Okay, let's get started. For real. I am in a season of shifting right now. I wanted to share my testimony. Let me be honest. God has pushed me to share my testimony. A lot of people kind of share their testimony once it's done, like once they got everything back or they've been restored or they're in a higher place. But nobody really shares their testimony when it's being written. God has been telling me most people, my people are missing it because most of it is the process, not the destination. So I'm going to share with y'all what your girl is going through still right now. Cool. All right, we finna get comfortable. So grab you like some juice, a snack. It ain't gonna be here forever, but I want us to be very comfortable because we're gonna get into it. Journey started off with me having everything that I worked for, that I've been praying for, that I've been dreaming about since I was like 7 years old. I graduated college May 2018. When I graduated, I had my purpose fulfilled career waiting on me. I had my own car. I was moving to a new city, Memphis to be exact. I was able to get a studio apartment on the top floor overlooking downtown Memphis. I was entering the dating scene, so I was going on dates. The girl was out here. I was good because I stayed humble through working through it. I always had my relationship with God, with Jesus, accepted Jesus, my Lord and Savior, when I was 6. So I just knew that this was it. Like, this was me reaping everything I've been sowing forever. But all of that came to a screeching halt. Out of weeks, I've lost all of that. The very job I prayed for, my car, my confidence, and my sanity. All like that. Yo. I lost my job in a very stressful way. I lost my job off of wrong pretenses. I lost my job really because people was hating that your girl was flourishing. Brought light to things that was going on in that company that were completely horrific. For companies, it's easier sometimes to get rid of the person that shed light on it than to actually fix the problem. Week 2 of that, losing the very job I prayed for, a job that I enjoyed, and a job that I actually was prepared to move upward in, because I had a new position coming literally the week before they terminated me.
I was praying to God. I was like, Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, please do it. Whatever you want to do, have your will. Do not do it without me. Please I do not want this season to be in vain. Please use this season for your glory.
And I want to be very honest with you. I did not pray that prayer from a genuine place. I prayed that prayer from a place of desperation because that's the only way I could understand what was going on to me.
Because, oh, this has to be God because this don't make no sense.
Honest with you, it still doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna be real. The way that I viewed this, I thought it was gonna be a tribulation. You know, like trials and tribulations, like what we learned in church. Like, I thought that this is gonna be over soon. This wouldn't last that long. Why was I mistaken? It's month 7. 7. All right. I'm asking God, like, where are you? Where you at? Where am I at? Do I not have a relationship with you? Do you not hear me praying to you? Do you not see me trying to keep you first in this situation? Like, why am I still going through this? At this point, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5 maybe. I don't know. I stopped counting. My days were filled of like praise and like anger. They were filled with like belief and doubt. They were filled with tears and hope. And then I had lunch. We'll talk to my mom and have a conversation with her. My mom is like my everything. My mom is my world. So I felt good, and then I started crying all over again. Like, you know what, girl? Muster it up. Get it together. Have another snack because I get hungry when I cry. I will apply to like 3-4 jobs. Like, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be it. You got this. I feel defeated in my day in like a Netflix binge. It dawned on me that as those things were happening, my days also started to turn into God teaching me how to have daily time and daily devotion with him. My posture and prayer changed. people and events and situations that I thought I forgave, that I truly didn't, I just forgot about it, started to come back into my life, and it's directly in my face. God made me face those things, forgive those things, and grow for those things. God started to kill everything that was rooted in me from that job, from this new transition in my life, from the past couple years of my life that should never have been there in the first place. Actually took root in my garden. God started to be plucked, changing me literally from the inside. And I felt it. Just like how you feel soil toiling, like I felt that every day. Every day was such an intense moment with the Father. I felt so defeated and scared and anxious and all of those things. Like Jesus would send me comfort every time. Wasn't really receiving it from him when he would speak to me or show me something. A friend to my house, I would call me. My auntie would send me an encouraging text message. Literally in the moments of my breakdowns, a hand was reached to me. Literally at the very same time my brother was saying, God, where are you? God was everywhere. Literally took me to a place I never ever imagined I would be. So I got to a place of really seeing God and where he was and what he was doing. But it was still, I was also seeing everyone else winning and succeeding and getting these things, like getting engaged, getting a new job, getting a promotion, all of that stuff, right? And I was
like, okay, Lord, like, all right, I'm doing my devotions. I'm seeing you. I'm praying better. I'm worshiping. I'm actually growing. I feel the change. I am amazed that I'm literally in the cups of your arms. But what about me? Like, hello? Where my callbacks at? You feel me? Like, where you at?
He gently shifted my perspective and showed me exactly where he was at. I was still jobless at this point. I was still able to pay my rent in full. I didn't go hungry at all. I was still able to shop a little bit. All of my needs were taken care of. And I lost my car. Y'all, I need y'all to understand, I was out in Memphis by myself. My friends are not there. My family is not there. My support system was not there. I was out on my lonesome. Memphis is not Chicago, baby. They don't have a really good public transit. So if you really don't have a car, you kind of SOL. And everything's like spread out. It's not Chicago at all. I'm so glad to be home. Y'all don't understand. Y'all, I've never like laughed and bust into a hysterical cry this much in my life. Okay, I'm back. What was I at? Oh, more darkness. Great. I lost my car. Right before I lost my car, God pushed me to serve. So I was finally able to find a church and go to church, because the job I had, I worked 16 hours straight on Sundays. I couldn't go to church. I also didn't have time to serve within my sorority because I was at work all the time. So God pushed me to serve, and that actually brought so much healing to me because I wasn't sitting in my thoughts all day. I was serving 3 days out of the week as a youth minister, a youth mentor, and with the homeless, whatever my sorority was serving through the Memphis area at that time. And my church, as well as where my sorority and the chapter I was a part of was meeting at, was about 40 minutes, between 30 and 40 minutes away from me. I needed my car for these things, right? So when I lost my car, I was like, then what I'm gonna do? God was like,
my daughter, the last thing I told you to do is what I still expect you to do.
I was like,
hey, God, at this point, I know you here. I get it, but just in case you missed what happened like a couple days ago, my car is gone. I don't have it. It was smoking, and the repairs cost more than what it's worth and way more than what I have.
And again, God was like,
daughter, what I told you to do, you will continue to do. You have to trust me.
So at this point, I was expecting anything. I just knew a car was gonna fly down from the sky because, I mean, so much other wild stuff been going on. People I haven't talked to in 5 years end up calling me, and we end up having life-changing conversations. Or, shoot, I was able to pay my rent with no job, full, always having groceries, and I was doing stuff like nothing happened. I just knew. I'm not joking. I knew a car was gonna fly down. I just knew it, cause that's how God was moving, y'all. Like, God was moving like that. So I was like, okay then, and I'm not playing. Please, please don't laugh at me when I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all. I truly knew a car was gonna just come. So I went on Amazon. And I started looking at different car decor, like, and I put it in my shopping cart.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have my bling out dashboard, this pink fuzzy like steering wheel cover. I even put like the lights that you can put at the bottom of the car. Like, I ordered some of those. I was so serious. Y'all, I was so serious. I was about to order me my sorority license plates from the state. Like, I was ready.
Because I just knew that that's what he meant. That is not what he meant at all. Because Wednesday rolled around, which is the first day out of the week that I'm serving. And my car ain't fly down yet. So I'm in the morning, I'm doing my daily devotion.
I was like, okay, Lord, so I'm ready. I'm ready to serve. But listen, I don't have no car yet. It's not here.
And he was like,
oh, there's a lot of cars around. You have an Uber account.
okay. So I deleted my cart. And I called an Uber. And
I was like, okay, I'm obedient. Well, I got it.
as I continue to stay obedient to serve, God provided for me every week. But this was my flying car, y'all. I had the exact amount of money in my account that I needed every week to Uber where I need to go. $152. Extra. God took care of my every need, so he can become my only one. I was still in the midst of not needing for a thing. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, and with all of this, and the continuation of everything before is working, and he's right here, and his plan trumps everything of what I can think. When I say I was growing so closer to him, and everything around me, I was becoming in tune with, and back in tune with myself for sure. And I'm not gonna sit here and flage on y'all. Months start rolling by and I still wasn't getting no call back. Months start rolling by and I still didn't have no car coming from the sky. Months was rolling by and I was still out there alone. Months were rolling by and stuff really wasn't moving the way I thought it should. It's okay to be sad about that. It's okay to have moments where you are in your situation and you like, what is going on, God? Where are you? Especially when you get to a point where you are doing what he's calling you to do, when you are putting in your time. And even still, in the cups of his arms, I was still having my moments where I was doubting and I was scared and I didn't understand what's going on and I was angry and I was so low. And that is okay. Day by day, he shows me a little more of his master divine plan of why he chose this chapter to be a part of my story and to be a part of his huge story. And it's still being written. It's not over. God has proven to me over and over again that this is something that he chose and that he is with me and that he has everything worked out in his way. And I understand that his way and his dreams for me are so far much better than what I could have ever thought. So I want to leave you with 7 things that will help you stay encouraged and allow your situation and your seasons, if you are in one or if you're about to enter one, allow those things to be actually the best moment in your life. Okay, number 1, invite God in the storm. Like I told you, although it was a crappy invitation, because of his grace, his love, and his mercy for me, he still took it and he took advantage of it full force, y'all. Number 2, pay attention and see Jesus in all of it. I saw Jesus in the birds that would sit on my balcony in the morning and to remind me to pray and kneel. I saw Jesus in the word when I sat here and read through the gospels. I saw Jesus in my amazing blending efforts of my highlights, which God perfected during this season. I heard Jesus through the kids I was serving at the church. I felt Jesus as he held me when I cried because my mom couldn't be there physically. I saw Jesus in everything. Number 3, be obedient with the small things, for that creates space for the more abundant things. David, the one after God's own heart. David was not born a king. Okay, I need you to understand that. He was not, like, David was the last of 7. He didn't have no birthright. He wasn't gonna have nothing. Okay, but he was obedient when he was a shepherd, because the things that he learned and gained as a shepherd prepared him to be that warrior. And he was obedient when he was a warrior. So the things that he learned and gained as a warrior prepared him to be part of the king's court. And that prepared him to be one of the greatest kings ever recorded. But he would have never been a king if he wasn't obedient to the small things that he was experiencing and was told to do as a shepherd. Number 4, know God so you can know what is not from him. God is not the only person watching this season right now. The enemy is lurking too. And this is the perfect opportunity to make you deter from God's plan for you for the rest of your life. But if you know God, you know what's not from him and you know who's not from him either. so you can be able to block the weapons that you can, because God did promise that no weapons formed against us will prosper, but that does not mean that they won't come to our face. So it's up to you to be able to know God enough to the point where you know that it's not from him, even if it may look good. He clearly told you what he wanted you to do. But Lord, okay, yes, I'm serving in the kitchen ministry. They're not paying me for that. This is a job. Know God. Know him. So you know what's not from him. Period. Get support now. Pray for it when you don't have it. Pray for it when you get it. And pray for it when you don't need it no more. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have my family to be there with me. Number 6. That's 6 in sign language. I know ASL. Enjoy this moment. As crazy as that sounds, where things are so unsettling and unpredictable, and you're not where you know you should be, and God is intensely working at you day in and day out, there are joys that are going to be in your day and placed in your path. But it's up to you. Are you just going to see the flowers over there, or are you gonna go frolic in them? Beautiful call you get from your cousin and it lasts like an hour and a half and you're laughing, you're having fun and all of that. Go frolic. That's a flower to frolic in, boo. Just don't look at it. 7. Please know this one truth, that God is madly and insanely in love with you. Jesus is madly and insanely in love with you. The Holy Spirit is a helper, even in times of this. Please understand that and know that he will never leave you or forsake you. And the work that he started in you, he will not leave incomplete. Just know that this season is for such a bigger purpose. Understand that how you handle this waiting season is how abundant you'll be able to sustain the things coming from you. God is going to bless you regardless of what you do. But it is up to you how much you are able to handle it. And I don't know about you, but I know when those floodgates open for me, and when my season of sowing turns into a season of reaping, I want my cup to be a 300-ounce jug that overflows, because I created the space in this waiting season for that. So wait with pride, wait with dignity, wait with obedience, wait with love, wait with patience, wait with joy, wait with kindness, wait alongside the Father. Call on Jesus at every beacon second. Take this time that you may never have again to grow as close to him as possible. God is nowhere nearer. He is right there. It's just up to you to lift up your head and see it, releasing all the control and power to God. I love y'all, and enhance your life authentically. What? Enhance your life. Enhance your life authentically. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who has been supporting me thus far. Now, this video has blessed you. Please comment. I would love to hear about it, and also share it so it can bless somebody else. Now, what I need you to do is click that subscribe button and click that bell so you know when your girl dropping some new heat, okay? And follow on all the social media platforms below. Mwah. Bye.